currently, I'm not from that senatorial zone to track what the senator there is currently doing. But I know that Seahorse has the people's backing. If you look at the
grassroots
optics of what is around him. And he seems to be a welcoming person. And he seems to be, politicians sometimes he's really a politician. Okay, he's trying to be a politician. Sometimes when they want to go into, they welcome everybody. When they get to that seat, the number will stop going.
Yes.
So, I hope it doesn't change. But the natural love and followership he's getting, with that, if election is conducted without any
interference,
somewhere, he's gonna win.
Clean. Mentioning Kenechukwu and Peter Obi, I remember your post. You wrote, the way attacks they fly on Obi here and there, you would think he's the one running Nigeria. Okay, if he did that, Obi Melon there, everybody seems to have him as the answer to all questions. Why is your mother dead? My mother died on Tuesday because Peter Obi no be. Why do you think he's the answer to almost every question asked?
That's actually a problem I don't understand. We have a country that is battling a lot of economic challenges following subsidy removal, which subsidy removal is good if they look at the mathematics, but we're not feeling the impact of the subsidy removal because we are still borrowing a lot. They reported economic gains of how much we've saved, but they've not tried to do the normal financial calculation. If you want to run your finances, you have to check how much I'm owing and how much I have. So if you say we have saved this amount, how much are we owing? Do the mathematics and tell us what is left. We have a lot of issues bedeviling the country. I think we should actually positively, constructively engage the person that has the capacity to make the change. Only President Tinubu has the capacity to make whatever change of any complaint we have in this country now.
Only him.
So we have to engage him. So when these media noisemakers come on board, instead of them to take one policy, like I've told you about health now. If I tell you the problem, that's how I do my thing. I can't just tell you the problem. I will tell you the problem, I will tell you the solution. Why can't you take up one that is in your area of alignment? You that you are in the media, you talk about that. So that Tinubu, for example, we see that and make a change. You see people from other parties running for election. They won't discuss anything about politics and governance and how to show the current president the blind spot on how to improve things. They will focus on Peter Obi. Oh, Peter Obi this. Oh, Peter Obi that. Is Peter Obi the one running Nigeria? That was what formed that post. Is he the one running Nigeria? He's not the one running Nigeria. So why can't you focus on the person that has the capacity to make the change? Now, even in Anambra State, in Southeast, before you announce that you're supporting Tinubu, you must first of all criticize Peter Obi very well, insult him. So I think that is their badge. Being able to criticize Peter Obi.
The criteria.
Is the criteria. But the funny thing is that Tinubu is smarter than all of them. Tinubu will not rate you by criticizing Peter Obi. That's not what he rates you with, because Tinubu is a man that is big on loyalty, and he knows how to mess his fake loyal people up.
Sacrifice.
Because he's not what's the name of this one? The one they sent to Mexico.
Reno,
Omokre. All the nonsense that he did, he sees the one serving the same man.
Yes.
He said he's a drug balance, this and that.
Yes.
The same man you're serving.
Yes.
What changed? So your character is not consistent. Daniel Bola, the same thing. What changed? So your character is not consistent. So I like how Tinubu used to embarrass them. You talked negative of me, you be the one to market me as well. So when you now sit before the media, people will always be project. If I'm an interviewer, I'll tell you projecting what you said.
Hey, please, can we watch?
Can we watch?
Can we listen?
By the time we play 3 or 4, you get uncomfortable.
Yes.
So the point is, even I think Governor Soludo is big on democracy institutions, letting institutions work and all that. And he's quite an economic Caesar in the field of economics,
Yes.
being a former CBN governor. And he writes letter a lot. This
Yes.
thing I'm doing, I learned it from him. He's the one that writes a lot to leaders.
Right?
He writes a lot to leaders to lead well. He wrote during Obasanjo, why can't he use his wisdom to advise the president on economy? Why are they now focusing only on Peter Obi this, Peter Obi that, Peter Obi this, Peter Obi that? He just asked to be president. Anybody can ask to be president. Your job.
He has the right to
He has the right to ask to be president. So if you don't like him, leave him alone. If you want to critique who has the ability to make a change, not who doesn't have the ability.
As a young poor solution, or say for that, if you want me to say solution, you should elect me. So why is he hiding updates? What do you have to say?
In that way, I believe any opposition person that wants to govern, you should calibrate your response to the problems of the country you want to lead.
Right?
So when you are asked, how do you solve the agricultural problem in this country? You should be able to give me,
that's why we have manifesto
If
now.
you do research, there's a preamble. You can just give me a preamble of what you want to do. Don't go to the nitty-gritty of the whole thing.
Yes.
If somebody copies you, it's even good that somebody copies you.
Yes.
It's for the good of the country.
So you think that he's wrong by trying to hide updates?
I think it doesn't take anything away from him if he comes on the media and tells us like a couple of things on how to fix things the way he wanted to do it. If Tinubu will coordinate it, copy it and do it now. It's not the same Nigeria that we are want to be better.
Still on Anambra politics, Nakip Azwa, you were talking about the new airport. I have to research you, and you talked about the new airport. Eba Tochi, I think you quoted Igwe Umo saying something about Nanke Adogodaro can issue another one. What do you have to say? Okay, what's your opinion about the new Anambra airport?
When they want to categorize Anambra in terms of landmass, they will use Lagos. That Anambra is the smallest in landmass after
Lagos.
Fine. So what it means is that we don't have a lot of land. An airport takes quite a lot of land and infrastructure around it. Now, if we need an airport, I think we have an airport already in existence. Have we used that airport up to 80% capacity of what it could be?
The potential.
It's not just the airport.
It is cargo too.
That road that people are passing through, there's a lot of fallow land there. Industries can establish there because it's also a cargo airport. So they can cargo. So why can't we effectively find a way to make that airport to have international standard? In that way, industries will locate their warehouse or whatever around there. So they can fly their goods abroad there. And keep in their warehouse around the airport.
Yes.
Boost business activities around there. It will be to the credit of Governor Soludo that he's one that brought this airport to international cargo standard, international airport standard. So if I fly from let's say Toronto, I will land direct in Umueri. Is it not a plus for? I will clap for.
It's a big deal.
So if you go there, it's like a warehouse. If you want to check in, problem. If you come back, the same issue. So we are measuring in minus. Why can't the government scale the one we have and use it at least 80% of its potential before running to a relatively known town with no enough commensurate commercial activities to drive an airport? See, it is commercial activities that bring airport, not provide airport and you now bring the commercial activities there. No.
One should come before one.
The industries should come and they now provide commensurate need for airports. You now provide it. Not bringing airport. It will say end up
just like the last one.
Like the other one. So I don't think it's a waste of money, to be honest. You see that thing you talked about, JIC, detergent
tissue.
If they put that money in providing that, is better. If they put that money in making sure that the woman that comes to the hospital, providing their JIC and detergent, doesn't provide it again. If they put that money in making sure that if anybody slums in government house, they say heart attack, and they take in Tamako, they have an
Chances of
interventional
survival.
cardiologist that would open up the heart again or lyse the stroke again to make sure, give them chance of living again. If they put that billions there, it's a better use of money than doing that airport.
Okay. And we're supposed to get a reference to Atma, reference to CFO, reference to taxing. When you're talking about, I want to digitalize some of these things. You know, that Anambra is still operating manually and everything. Kedo, if they are listening to you now, I want you to pitch that idea to us, digitalizing some of these things and tech innovations. You mentioned about Atma and some of these. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
Okay, I think my thought process on that regard is when I think I was infuriated when they say if you run one way, they will carry your car. This is for like
Tow your car.
for 1 month. I was like, what the hell is that? Who practices that now? See, if I'm driving in Canada or UK, if I'm on high speed or one way, nobody's going to chase me up. Camera, check them.
Over.
Before you go to your house, later. Nobody will
Ticket.
tell you that you have to pay for that ticket. Do you know why? If you fail to the stipulated time on paying that
The
ticket,
system will catch up with you.
the next letter is court summon. What will tell you, you now have a court case on financial, and that's a criminal offense. So once you see that ticket, you rush and pay for it. Next time, if you remember how much you pay for that ticket, you won't go one way. You won't run on that speed. So you automatically call yourself meeting and change yourself. So what is the essence of Atma, led by a young man? I think he's been to UK to study, doing about chasing people around because they move one way. Why can't you simply bring a camera and put there? Whenever they move, you just capture them and let the technology do the rest.
And about something,
Now, if you meet the person, there are other ways. I was arguing with people about seizing the car, not seizing the car. No, the car is not the offender. The human being behind the wheel is the offender.
Yes.
So if you want to seize something, seize the person's driving license. Subject the person to psychoanalysis to understand,
About the quagga?
does this person have the capacity to drive? Does this person has ideal driving license? So by the time you check all these things, you will see the loophole why that person
is behaving
had
such
that
way.
wrong judgment to move against the traffic going one way. Let the car be. The car might be your car. Somebody took to just go and do this thing. Now so your car take go for 1 month.
Mechanic kiji motor mother meyena.
So these are the issues.
Healthy Living with Nonya Soludo initiative took up the challenge, knowing at the back of its mind that it can actually make a long-term difference with every little effort.
I'm super proud of what we have achieved in this taskling journey. The building up to the result before us today demanded a lot from us. As an NGO that is basically self-funded, Healthy Living with Nonya Soludo initiative took up this challenge, knowing at the back of our mind that we can actually make a long-term difference with the little efforts.
A month later, and due to increasing demands for the healthy pap, the distribution was stepped down to community levels through the Nutrition for Core Persons in the primary healthcare centers in the state. Currently, Nonye's Healthy Living PAP hubs have been successfully set up in all the 326 primary healthcare centers in all the political wards in Anambra State, with regular restocking of each bank across the designated reception points.